I'm just about as shocked as you are. Hey guys, how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, talking to you about Pokemon. Now, considering tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I wanted to make a video about Luvdisc. Originally, this video was going to be basically just 10 minutes of me bashing Luvdisc on how terrible of a Pokemon it is, but then I started researching. And it's not bad. I mean, it's not good. It's okay. But it's not as bad of a Pokemon, at least as I thought it was. Usually when I would think about Luvdisc, I'd think it's basically lesser than a Magikarp, because at least with Magikarp you get something out of it. You get Gyarados at level 20. And Luvdisc, even though Alola Mola should have been Luvdisc's evolution, Luvdisc does not have an evolution at all. And actually, so you know, to cite myself, I did pull up on my iPod Luvdisc's stats on Cerebi, just as a little backup. But yeah, beginning to research this, I was going to bash its stats, I was going to bash its moveset, I was going to bash basically everything about this Pokemon. But in sense of actually doing research and not just pulling things out of thin air to try to convince you guys that this is a bad Pokemon, I actually convinced myself that this Pokemon is okay. I mean, yes, we're in the Hoenn region for this Pokemon and everything, where there's a ton of other water options that you could choose from. Plenty being a lot better, like Swampert, for example, as your starter. Or heck, I'm even using a Gyarados right now on my team in Ruby. However, Luvdisc isn't like Magikarp. In fact, Luvdisc is more effective than Magikarp. In fact, it can start learning useful moves at level 22, useful water-type moves, such as Water Pulse and Hydro Pump at level 40, and Aqua Ring at 46, and it has a whole slew of pretty good HMTM move teaches. So like Hail, Hidden Power, Ice Beam, Blizzard, and Rain Dance, as well as some moves like Swagger, which for competitive players, Swagger is actually a pretty useful move, even when you're doing playthrough. Can confuse the enemy. It is a catch-22 because it does raise their attack stat, but still is highly effective with confusion. It can also learn basically the three important moves you need to beat the Hoenn region, which is Surf, Dive, and Waterfall, which, from playing through a lot of the other games, it's very rare to get Pokemon that can actually do all three of those moves. There's been so many times, at least in Johto, where I would be ready for the Elite Four and I would have to use Waterfall getting into Kanto, and then I'd have to backtrack to find a Pokemon to learn Waterfall, because Slowbro didn't know Waterfall. Another thing is, I thought that Luvdisc's stats for, like, its base stat total was completely worthless, but actually, it has amazing speed stats. Now, it's not on the top tier of base stat totals. Luvdisc has a base stat total of 330, which, yes, it's not low, but it's at least almost halfway to pseudo. Again, not saying much, but that's kind of showing the average of averageness of this Pokemon. Its speed stat is outstanding at 97, which is not completely outstanding when it compared to other Pokemon, but again, it's at an average. It's also got a pretty low attack stat and a pretty low special attack stat, as well as all its other specials and HP and everything like that. But it's still, in a playthrough, pretty usable. Now, I would never suggest using this for competitive. Luvdisc being used for competitive is a terrible idea. Again, we have almost 900 Pokemon to choose from. Not all of them are bangers, but they're still use-worthy in any type of gameplay. Pokemon is built for you to be able to use whatever you want and beat the game with it. And Luvdisc, although I would never personally use it myself, maybe I might after this, but it is a Pokemon that you can use and is usable even though it's only one stage. It also has a really cool shiny form. I am a sucker for gold shinies, and the fact that it's a gold heart is just really, really cool. Some Pokedex stats on it is that it's mentioned that in certain regions, people would use Luvdiscs as gifts of love and expression, which is perfect for tomorrow, which is Valentine's Day. So in Pokemon, that's probably a major Valentine's Day gift, is Luvdiscs, which is just adorable. It's also just a really, really cool kind of idea of a Pokemon that looks like a heart. In the Moon Dex entry, it does say that loving couples have a soft spot for this Pokemon, so honeymoon hotels often release this Pokemon into their pools, so you can swim with Luvdiscs in Alola, which is adorable, and kind of reminds me of like swimming with actual fish in more tropic areas, which is pretty cool. And this Pokemon is just completely represented with love, or is a complete representation of love. When you look at the Ultramoon Dex, it says there was an era where it was overfished due to rumor of having one of its heart-shaped scales would enable you to find your sweetheart. So obviously, Luvdisc is just a very big Pokemon when it comes to love. If I was in the Pokemon world, I would probably be proposing to Angie with a Luvdisc and a ring. And talking about proposing to Angie with a Luvdisc, the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Dex entry says, its heart-shaped body makes it popular. In some places, you would give a Luvdisc to someone you love. So like I said, proposals with a Luvdisc. So not only would the Pokemon be special to you, but would also be special for another type of meaning. Just imagine, though, if you broke up with somebody, who would get the Luvdisc, who would want the Luvdisc? Another small entry that I am going to enter here is that it actually does cohabitate with Corsola. In the Emerald Dex entry, it says, Luvdisc make the branches of Corsola their nest. There is a custom from long ago of giving a Luvdisc as a gift to express one's feelings of love. So again, Luvdisc is a gift Pokemon when you really think about it, because you're always giving away for love, which is just so cute for Valentine's Day. Lastly, I just want to mention that Luvdisc is now in the likable range for my Pokemon. It is just a lot better usage than I remember, and it is just perfect for what its purpose is. So yeah, there we go. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you guys go over and give Angie her love too. It is Valentine's Day, so just make sure you spread the love around. And be sure to, again, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, follow me on Instagram. The link's in the description below. Next week we'll be talking about Star Wars. We'll be talking about the Lego Star Wars series that are on Disney+. As well, we will be having a little bit of gameplay coming up next Thursday. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm It's That Nerd Ryan. And remember, we're all Pokemon Masters on the inside.